on today, everybody? This is Michael from Maui. Aloha. So today I wanted to talk about the two different heights to throw your disc to get different reactions from them. Every disc has two flight patterns to it. So you could throw the disc lower to the ground, like 10 feet off the ground, and you're going to get a different flight out of that disc being lower to the ground. Even though you're throwing, let's say, an overstable disc that normally lands left, if you throw it real low to the ground, it's going to finish with more of a forward fall to it. So when you throw the disc, it's going to fly and then land forward because you threw it lower. So like 15 feet and under. But if you throw that same disc at like 20 feet, 25 feet off the ground, now the disc is going to land more of a hyzer of a land, more 90-degree land. It's going to land this way instead of landing forward. So every disc has two flight patterns. So when you're throwing the disc, you need to decide how you want it to land when you throw the disc. So if you're throwing your disc and you want it to land forward, you want to keep it lower to the ground. 10 feet off of the ground, get the disc to land forward. But if you're throwing your disc and you want it to stall out and land to the left and not go forward, you want it to stall and then land, then you got to just throw the disc higher in the air so it has more time to, roll over onto the hyzer and then fall over. And it's pretty much with every disc that's got some kind of overstability to it. You could throw, overstable, mid-ranges, or your fairway drivers, or your drivers. But every disc has, two flight patterns. So it's kind of, just kind of like this. Here's a, try to do a little bit. Hopefully, the camera will get it. So on the first one, I'll just try to throw low, and it'll land forward. See how the disc just stayed low, landed forward. So now I'll throw higher and get a different reaction. So that time the disc came out and it was higher, so it rolled over more and didn't glide out as far. It landed about half the distance on the fade. So here goes again. So here's a straight shot, low. So the disc landed with a forward fall. It landed going forward. Then I'm going to throw a little higher and get the disc to stall out and then spike in. So that time, got the disc a little higher, and that gave it time for it to roll over and spike into the ground. So when you're throwing the two, when you're throwing your disc, there's always two flight patterns. You either it low and you get it to land forward, or you throw it a little higher and you get it to roll over and spike. So anyways, I hope some of that helps next time you play around, that every disc has 2 flight patterns. So anyways, this is Michael from Maui. Aloha.